The United States is closely monitoring the growing cooperation between Russia and China in the Arctic as their recent military collaboration in the region sends concerning signals, according to the U.S. Arctic ambassador. In recent years, Russia and China have significantly increased their military cooperation in the Arctic, while also deepening their overall ties. This includes China supplying Moscow with dual-use goods despite Western sanctions on Russia over the war in Ukraine. The 8 countries with territory in the resource-rich Arctic include Russia and the United States. China, which calls itself a near-Arctic state, aims to create a polar Silk Road in the Arctic, a new shipping route as the polar ice sheet recedes due to rising temperatures. Michael Sfraga, the United States' first ambassador-at-large for Arctic affairs, said the frequency and the complexity of the recent military cooperation between Moscow and Beijing in the region are concerning signals. The fact that they are working together in the Arctic has our attention, Sfraga, who was sworn in last month, told Reuters in a telephone interview from Alaska. "We are being both vigilant and diligent about this. We're watching very closely this evolution of their activity." Sfraga cited a joint run by Russian and Chinese bomber planes off the coast of Alaska in July, as well as Chinese and Russian Coast Guard ships sailing together through the Bering Strait in October. While these activities were conducted in international waters in line with international law, the fact that the bombers flew off the coast of Alaska has raised security concerns for the United States. "We do need to think about security, heighten our own alliances, our own mutual defenses," Sfraga said. "Alaska, the North American Arctic, is NATO's western flank, and so we need to think about the Arctic that way." The Pentagon has also expressed concern about the growing alignment between Russia and China in the Arctic, as the two countries seek to develop Arctic shipping routes. This is particularly concerning for the United States and its allies, as the Bering Strait and the Bering Sea provide access to the North Pacific and South Pacific. The Arctic also holds valuable fossil fuels and minerals beneath the land and seabed that could become more accessible with global warming.